Hiya everybody. Oh, back for another video. Only going to be a short one, this one. I've been saying, I think it was 1 or 2 videos ago, obviously we've got this air fryer. But before we do that, happy Easter to you all. I know it was yesterday. But I hope you all have fun and all the kiddies got plenty of chocolate. I know R2 did, they've just been eating them now. Andrew's already ate one for one. Harvey's, well, he's been slow eating actually. Tina's there, look.
Hiya, sorry if you can hear the kettle in the background, I'm making a cup of tea.
Yeah, she's made a cup of tea. If you're wondering why I've got my hat on, basically woke up, got a little bit of a fuzzy head, but mainly, if you remember me, hang on, Harvey wants to say a quick hello.
Hello.
What you doing? You playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I'm
playing
cars.
No, it's playing cars upstairs. If you remember me telling you that I've got psoriasis, it's now for some reason, in the past probably 3 weeks, it's spread to my head and it's quite bad on my head, so this is preventing me scratching at my head now. And it's basically red raw, so I've got to ring the doctors this week, see if they've got some special shampoo.
I see you.
Yeah, I know, it's this in. See if that'll help, because I've got cream and that for my skin, for like my knees. It's weird though, where I had the operation on my bad leg, that's gone now. It's just on my right hand side leg, which that's where it's been there for a while, and now it's obviously for some reason spread to my head. And it's bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because even Tina's had a look through my hair, she can see how bad it is. It's all red, blotchy, and it's been bleeding where I've been scratching, so I need to get that sorted as soon as I can. So I'm going to quickly, I'm not going to do this as a review. I'm just going to give you a quick show of this little air fryer. It's bigger than we thought. So I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see it better. Right, as you can see here, there it is. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Is it SALTER or SALTER? I'm not entirely sure. This is a 2,400 watt air fryer, but obviously we've already tested it because we're on a smart meter in the house to test between the oven and the air fryer, and this uses a lot less. Obviously it heats up quicker, but I'll quickly turn it on and show you. Is it? Okay, Tina's just done me a cup of tea. So we'll just turn it on. As you can see, the camera looks a bit blurry there, to be honest. Hang on. I'm not sure if it's to do with the camera or it's because it's LED. Like you can see, you've got number 1, number 2. Obviously there for your drawers. But good thing with this, you've got your air fryer, you've got your roast, you've got your bake. Dehydrate we haven't used yet. Manual is the one we normally use. And reheat, but we don't use that. But what I like about this, you can sync it up. So what I'll do a quick little test. So let's just say we're on number 1, which is this one. Just do it on manual. Let's just say 180 for, let's just say, a minute. Right, then you go to number 2. Just do it in manual, same again. Let's just say we do this for 2 minutes, just to show you what it does. It syncs up. It syncs up. So basically, this one's going to come on first, and when this one gets down, when it gets down to 1 minute, this one will come on. So I'll show you. If I sync that now, God, it is a bit blurry, this, isn't it? I'm not sure why. Hang on. That's a little bit better. I think my camera's a bit dirty. So if I just push play, you can see that's on hold, and this one's counting down. So what I'll do, I'll come back to you when this is a little bit lower, and you can see what I mean. Right, so as you can see, 1 second, and the other one comes on, so now they're on the exact same time. And the good thing as well, you can actually have the temperature different in each compartment. So say if you've got chicken, that's 180, and you've got chips in the oven, that's 200, say, they'll stay at them temperatures. So then exactly then, they'll do exactly the same time. So I'll turn it off because there's nothing in it at the minute. I'll show you the trays now. I mean, it's not big, but we're a family of 4, and obviously when my mum's here, a family of 5. And this does us brilliantly. As you can see there, that's the tray. I know a lot of people use these air fryer cases thing so you don't get grease in the bottom, but luckily enough the grease just drops through there anyway. so it doesn't really bother us. But no, we're really happy with that. Let me just turn it off. I'll turn the camera around now. But no, we're really, really happy with that. And I know a lot of people swear by the Ninjas. But, you know, we're on a tight budget anyway. Yeah. We're on a tight budget, so we were having a look around and we only had a single one. And we had that years. So we was due for a new one. I thought, well, we're better off getting a twin one so it's easier for when we're cooking. Everything's done at the exact same time then. Hang on, mate. And we were looking around everywhere, and I didn't want to pay Ninja price. I mean, they're upwards of 200 quid, aren't they? And I thought, well, I'm not when it comes, I'm not fussed. As long as it works, it works. I'm not too fussed. So we had a look around. I mean, went on Argos. Even Asda has to do these ones as well, which is actually slightly cheaper in Asda, but they didn't have none in stock. So, same as Argos, looked in Argos, they had a couple of others, like Towers and that. They were too expensive. Well, not too expensive, but they were out of stock as well. So we're having a look around. I found this one in Curry's, £115. So I thought, well, we'll grab it. And, you know, it's a big difference compared to the Ninja prices. And that price, so I thought, well, we'll give that a go. And we've had it now. How long have we had that air fryer for now?
About a month, isn't it?
It's a month or so, month or more, isn't it? Andrew, say hello.
Hello. Can I on my hotspots?
No. So we thought we'll give this a go. We've had it a month and it's really good, isn't it? To be fair, we can't fault it. Obviously, we've paid for this. It's not a review. We've basically paid for this. Don't mind the noise in the background. Harvey's making noise with cars and getting them all out all over the floor. We're actually in the middle of trying to tidy up and the kids are making more mess. That's what you get when they're off school, isn't it, for 2 weeks. It's their last week this week, isn't
Yeah.
it? But you want to check it out. It's a SALTER or SALTER, however you want to say it. I'm not sure. It is obviously a Chinese make. But a lot of people say, oh no, it's Chinese, it's going to break. I mean, we've had loads of stuff that's come from China and it's never broke compared to other stuff. I mean, we've bought stuff like Russell Hobbs in the past and it's only lasted us a week or two and it's got sent back, and then we just got, I think it was years ago, a kettle and toaster. We got it as a bundle pack of Russell Hobbs and that literally broke within the space of a week. So we ended up getting like just Asda's own stuff, and we've even still got the kettle. That's I don't even know how old that is now. We just use that when we need it. We've got obviously this other kettle now, which is like an instant boil. So, but we've still got the old kettle. It's still going. But anyway, it's Easter, innit? What you all been up to with the Easter holiday? Obviously, it's a long bank holiday weekend. What you all been up to? Have you all been out camping? Obviously, we haven't, but we are doing. Get into that in a minute. Let us know down in the comments what you've been up to. Have you been out camping? You've been in motorhomes, caravans, tents, or you just been out for the day? Let us know. Right, anyway, we will be back. Obviously, the next video isn't going to be for the next couple of weeks, only because obviously I haven't got nothing to film now. But we are going away. We're not going away in the tent, obviously, because I can't put it up. We're just going away for 2 nights in a static caravan with our friend Mel. If any of you know who she is, look back at some of the videos. She's a friend of ours who we actually met camping in Southerness in Scotland. We've known her 3 years now.
2 years this year.
2 years this year. It seems like it's longer than that, to be fair. But we're meeting up with her there. But obviously the only problem we've got, this is just typical. The kids are off for 2 weeks now, aren't they? But we're not going until the 21st, and they'll be back at school. So we're not going to be able to leave until they finish school, and it's a good... Well, it says about an hour and a half on my sat-nav, but I only drive around 60, 65, so I always add it to about 2 hours. So we won't be there till probably after 5 o'clock. So the first day of getting there is going to be a bit tricky for filming, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can get... If the weather's permitting... If it's raining, I'm not going to be able to video as we're driving along, because I've got this new app on my phone that a few other YouTubers are using, which makes it look interesting, like adding clips in and that. So I'm going to be doing that. little bit of driving footage, which is going to be on my old phone. I have got a dash cam, but obviously I haven't got a laptop to edit it all in. So I'm going to have to use my old phone, so the picture quality isn't going to be superb. As you've probably seen in one of my other vlogs, I think I was showing you this phone actually, about what I use, because obviously I do everything on my phone. For any of you that don't know, I do all the videoing, all the editing, everything just on my phone. So everything that I at the minute when I'm videoing has to be through the phone, or a way I can get it onto my phone so I can put it into the video. I mean, obviously later on, you know, we're still young. Later on, a few years time or something, might get myself like a GoPro or a DJI action camera or something, and a laptop, and you know, we don't know yet. Play it by ear, and it's one of them where we don't like to plan things. We plan something, it always goes wrong. But that's the way it is, isn't it? Especially at the minute with the cost of living. That's why, obviously, like I said in the last vlog, the surprise that we're going to be having is obviously done on a budget. Because otherwise, we wouldn't be able to afford one. So basically what we're getting is on a budget. So the thing that we're getting might need some work. But we'll wait and see. But I'm hoping that you will enjoy it as much as we're going, because I've been this one I've been wanting to get one for quite a while, so it's easier. But obviously I upgraded my tent and got, obviously, because we had one tent that my dad gave us. That was fine, couldn't fault it, lovely little tent, but obviously I wanted something a little bit bigger so it suited us a bit more. So obviously I got this one, and I got it on a deal, you see, that tent that you've already seen in the other vlogs. We're still keeping the tent because obviously it's depending on my legs. So maybe once my legs healed, a couple of years, 3 years or something, the tent will be coming back, but not as often. That's just going to be like every so often we'll use the tent. So we don't want to be getting rid of it because we love the tent. It's like Chris and Sam, actually. They've got a motorhome, as you've seen, and they're still using their tent that they've got. I'm not actually sure, because any of you that have come over from Chris and Sam's channel, obviously you'll notice he haven't done a video for a while. He has started his fishing again. He's put a couple of videos up, which I've got to catch up on. So sorry about that, Chris. I will catch up on them, but I keep falling behind on YouTube. Every time I come to watch something, I end up not bothering. I end up watching a film or something. So I have got some catching up to do. I have caught up on a few channels, don't get me wrong, but there's that many channels. I mean, I follow, I think, almost 200 other YouTube channels. So if you think all them are doing videos, and normally Sunday's the worst for it, literally everybody near enough. I must have had yesterday about 20 notifications for people doing a new video. So I only managed to watch a few. Like, we've got obviously Stephen, as you know, and Many Fun Adventures and all that malarkey. I've got a big thank you for them, actually, because they've done something very kind for us. They sent me a message on Facebook. Obviously he's got a YouTube channel, Andy and Jan, Many Fun Adventures. Go over and check them out. They live there now, well, older couple. They live in their van. I'm hoping possibly this year, depending on how things go, because our plans for this year, I wanted to get to some festivals, some shows, and obviously we're coming into, well, we're in April now, aren't we? So we're almost halfway through this year already.
It's my birthday soon.
Oh yeah, I'll mention that after. I can't believe that. Forget my own wife's birthday. Terrible. That's what I say. My brain's terrible. It never, nothing ever stays in there.
21 again.
Yeah, she wishes. Like I said, I mean, everyone will say, yeah, I'm not going to say we are rubbish YouTubers at the minute. I mean, we're still great. I mean, oh, yeah, well, I'll mention that as well. Remind me in a minute about us on YouTube. You'll know what I mean. I'm not saying. I've forgotten. What was I saying before that?
Wife's birthday?
No, before you said, I don't know. I'll show you this. She's actually doing this quick. I'll quickly show you now. Look what she's doing here. None of yous know, do you, really? I mean, look. And I'm going to quickly take you back into the kitchen and show you what she's doing. You see what she's doing? Oh, well. I'll show you what she's been doing. This for us, I mean, you know, if I'll tell you, I'll go into in a minute. Yeah, look. See them? There on the tray. She's making her own little candles. Because we use them. We've got one on now, actually. That's actually a bit close. Here, got one on there. And we've also got another one. I mean, they're both the same. We have got other holders and one there. And I'll tell you one thing. Is that Alien you're using? Yeah, she's got the Alien one on. And because we've run out of candles, I know you can get like a bunch of candles, plain ones for £1, but she fancied making some. Because she was going to do a business out of it, weren't she? If you remember me saying in one of my previous vlogs. I keep looking elsewhere at the screen instead of the camera. It's because I'm looking, because I'm only holding my phone slightly.
Show them.
Well, bring them out then. She's going to show you now. Take one out. Look at how nearly got a nostril up there then. Going to show you now. She done the. When did you do these? Last week?
Yeah.
See if you can see them. These are the waxes. Not sure if it's picking up that well, to be honest.
Wax melts.
Yeah, they're little present ones. We want to try and do some coloured ones, don't you, really? But we got them on, so she's just making some candles at the minute. That's what she's doing there now. She's just melting the wax. Have you put the bag back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she's put the bag back that we get. We buy them off Amazon, you see.
Expensive.
Yeah, I know. It's not cheap. What was it? About 20 odd quid?
Put that back in there. Altogether,
Well, about
spend about 30.
Well, about 30 quid for 2 bags. One's for obviously the candles and one's for the wax mats. You have to use 2 different waxes, you see, which is a nightmare. Shame they can't just do one wax for all that does everything. But shall I take you in? She's actually done this. Are you letting that cool down a little bit first? Yeah. Just going to let it cool down, then we'll show you. Best do it properly.
Yes, boss.
But anyway, we're going away on the 21st. It's only for 2 nights, and obviously that was it. It's come in my head. There's a few things now I've got to try and remember. Typical, isn't it? But basically, we're away for 2 nights in a static. It's only a 2-bedroom one. Mel's going to be next door to us in a 1-bedroom with the kids. So we're not going to be getting up there till after 5 o'clock. So I'm going to get some footage, hopefully, as we're driving along, depending on the weather. If it's raining, there's no point, because you ain't going to be able to see anything because the spray on the motorways, the rain on the window. So if it's raining, I'm not going to bother. I'll just show you in this app that I've got the route that we take. It's like a little app that I basically put in. It's like Google where you pinpoint places and then that, but this has got actual little car and that basically when you pinpoint the places, the distance actually shows you as it's going along. So I might pop that in for something different. But it'd be nice to get out, wouldn't it? Something different for the film instead of me stuck in the house and filming just in the house. So yeah, she's going now, quick. Let me quickly turn the camera around. Yeah, I'm just going to pour it in now. Watch them come out. Yeah, that one just moved, I think. Let's just pause them in up to where it has to go to. Oh, swearing on camera.
Sorry.
Sorry, people. Anyway, that's what it is. Let me turn camera back round. There we go. It's the only problem with this phone.
Yeah, that one's come out.
That's the only problem we're having with them is when we're sticking, because they're the wicks that stick in, but when you pour the wax in, it takes the stickiness off and comes off.
Oh, some of them have come out.
Have they? So I'm guessing that must still be a bit too hot. But what you need to do is do what I did before. Let it start hardening up and then just push it in and it should hold. I can't yet. It's not hard. When you see it starting to change colour, then just hold it up and push it down, it'll hold in place. Well, I'm hoping...
I thought that were going to be enough.
You ain't done enough.
No.
Oh dear. So those are the plans. Obviously, there is meant to be some music going on the Friday night that we get there, but I said to Tina, because we're going away, I said, we're going to be using our own food, you see, because we obviously budget on the money, because fuel getting there and that, and then obviously because we paying Mel back as well for obviously booking it for us. So I said to her, well, we'll have a bolognese or something the first night. I said, I'll do it. And then obviously, because we don't really want to be using the oven, because it means cleaning it all up for them. I'm not sure if they clean it. The only problem with it, you have got to take your own like quilts and that for some reason. I mean, I'm not sure where. I mean, my dad was going to go. He had a look, but he thought, no, because there's not a lot there. But I can't do a lot anyway, really, because of my legs, so it's going to be a bit easier for me. So I'm not sure what's going to happen the weekend. We just play it by ear. But I know the Friday night they've got some music on, so if we go to it, depending on how we feel, because obviously by the time we get there, we've got obviously sort of kids out because we're going straight from school, you see, so they'll be in their uniform. So we're basically going to pick kids up from school and go straight there. So obviously we'll get them changed, have dinner. Obviously while Tina's changing, well, Harvey, because he still needs help because of his disabilities, Andrew can change himself and is do dinner, see what the time is. So you're probably going to be talking 6:30, 7 o'clock, and then see if we're going to the... Is it a pub or a club or something on the site? I'm not sure what it is. We're not entirely sure. It's not like one of these big resort places like Park Dean or Haven. It's just a normal, it's like a site on the back of a pub or something, but they've got stakes, but they do touring there. But I'll go into that whilst we're there, actually, so you can see the prices and that. But I will say, to what I've already seen, it's quite expensive for touring, or even in a tent, so we'll go into that when we're there, and we'll show you around. What I'm planning to do, because as you know, when we're on a campsite, I always normally go round, don't I? Show you around what's on the site and that. But because of me leg, I don't know how it's going to be. Not sure how I'm going to do it this time, because in a way, we haven't been away for 8 months. So this is basically like a chill out holiday, somewhere different than just a chill. So I'll try my best. I'll try and show around bits and bobs that I can. But what I'm planning on getting to help me whilst we're on a campsite is look at a mobility scooter until my leg's able to be able to walk around the site on its own, because don't get me wrong, I'm walking on it, but I know I can't walk far because I get in too much pain and I've got to sit down. The pain's mainly in my knee, where the bone broke. I do believe I think that's actually healing, because where I had the lump before, that's near enough gone now, so I'm hoping that's healing. But most of the pain I'm getting ain't there anyway, it's on my knee. That must be from where obviously they put the nail through, I'm not entirely sure. But the doctor did say that where they've done it, that's where I'm going to get most of the pain is in my knee anyway, so they said the only way to sort that is walk more on it, so it must put a groove in the kneecap or something, I don't know. Oh, that was it. It was Andy in a minute, weren't it? I've got to mention that as well. So that's our plans in the next couple of weeks. Obviously, there ain't going to be a video until we're there, so I'll be doing the video in there. But depending on the internet, it's going to be... the videos will be after. Only because it's obviously the signal. I mean, it has said that... because we use these little... Hang on, I'll show you. I've got one here. These. Everybody's probably seen them. That's on 3, you see. And we use them at home instead of having these big hubs at home. And these are actually faster than the hubs. We were on TalkTalk. And we're only getting 20-30 megabytes. These, when they're running fine, with no problem with the signal, I'm getting nearly 60. I mean, we got it half price for 6 months. That's gone up to now. It was £11 a month. It's now 22. But still, you can take them anywhere we are. This is what we take when we go away. So obviously check to see what the... internet's like over in them areas, and it's saying that was it EE and 3 and that you read online that it's got good signal. So we'll see. I mean, when we go to Chris and Sam's, we'd normally take one of them, but the signal's bad there, and we've got literally nothing on the Wi-Fi, so we don't use them. Oh, that was another thing I've got to tell you about our power station. It's not broken. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me just get this, because something's fallen out of it. Don't know what it's to. I'll quickly go into this now. Obviously, I've got Andrew's phone on charge. Right, so the 3-pin is working fine. The USBs, not the Type-C, I can't really see there. Not the USBs, they're working fine. And the 12 volts working fine. I don't use Type-C, you see, because what we've only got like the standard USB-A. We haven't got the Type-C anyway, so that don't bother me. But this little... Oh, you can't really see it. It's not focusing well on the camera. But anyway,
2019.
What's 2019?
19, 20.
But anyway, this little thing, it's come out of the circuit board. So, because just one day, just going into the living room, obviously taking my power station. I can't remember what I was going in there for. Hang on, I'm just putting that back so I don't lose it. You see, our power station, obviously it's Yo's power. Obviously, it's not the bee's knees like Power Oak or Jackery or anything, but you know what? It's 300 watts, and so far we've had that. How long have we had that now?
About a year, isn't it?
It's got to be at least a year, and I still use it in the house to charge the phones and tablets and that, and I can't fault it. It's still working fine. Until that fell out. I just picked it up to take into the living room, and I could hear this rattling. I thought, oh no, what's that? And I thought, it's got to be something that I was using. Obviously, that was it. I was taking it in to charge it up because it was dying. So I thought, well, I best try everything on it. So I put a 3-pin in. That didn't work. So I tried USB and tried the 12 volt. It was on 1%, but I thought, obviously, well, it would work. So me thinking, oh, it's the 3-pin that's gone. And I thought, obviously, that's come out the circuit board inside for the 3-pin. So I thought, I don't believe it. And sometimes we use that 3-pin. I mean, don't use it. We normally use USB or the 12 volt. Like we've got that air pump for the air beds when we were camping. I used to plug it in 12 volt. Luckily enough, that was still working. So let me sit you out because I'm actually holding the phone here. It's on my tripod. I haven't got the microphone in. Hang on a second.
Harvey, don't a minute, you're in the way.
Right, hang on. Let's push yous back a little bit.
Right, don't.
That'll do. That'll do. And so I thought, well, I'll charge it up and see in case it was that, because obviously I was going to plug it off. I thought, oh, please do not be the charging. And luckily enough, it charged up 100%, no trouble. So I tried it again, and I plugged my 3-pin. The first one I'd done was the 3-pin through my charger on my phone, because I've got that, you see, the big block. But that's a supercharger for my phone. So my phone charges, like I said, within about 50 minutes to an hour with that plugged in. So I thought I'll try that and see what it does. It ended up working, so it must have been the battery in the power station must have been that low. It weren't going to use the 3-pin. Fair enough, I thought fair enough. So I tried USB, tried the 12 volt. Everything was working, even the light. So I couldn't pinpoint what was wrong with it. The only thing I can think it must be, that obviously I've only ever used once, was that Type C. And I've used it this once, and now that come out. I'm not entirely sure if it's that. I'm not going to bother testing it because I only use the USBs and that anyway. Or what I have noticed it's doing, normally when things are fully charged, it shows the wattage, if you remember me showing you, of what things are charging at. Well, when everything's on 100%, it normally goes to 0. So that's when obviously you take it out. But that's now not doing that. It's like I had the internet on charge, I had Andrew's phone on charge, they're all fully charged, but it's still saying like 6 watts of power. Even though they're full, it was still showing. So I'm not sure if it's to do with that. It's something to do with, obviously it's come off one of the circuit boards. I mean, I took the top off that. I know you're not meant to, it says on there, do not take apart all this, but I needed to find out what was loose. So I managed to hold inside all the bits inside and tipped it upside down, and that's what fell out. So everything, the main thing is everything what we use is working. I just don't know. So what I'm going to do now is just when things are charging, just keep me on them, and when they're fully charged, I'll just take them straight off. So I'm not sure if it's a Type C or it's obviously where it recognises that these items are full and it switches off, but it's not doing so. It's actually going to then overcharge the other items. So it could possibly be that, which will be. It's like the battery monitoring system into it, because obviously when that's fully charged, it comes at 100% and stops flashing anyway. So it's not that one. So it could be two things, either the Type C or battery maintenance for when it's charging. Obviously items onto it. So obviously when it's full, it doesn't recognise they're full. So it's just going to keep putting charging. So I'm just going to keep my eye on it. And obviously our friend Chris as well. He's got the 1000 watt Jackery, if you remember me showing you in one of the videos of quite a way back now, last year. His 3-pins just decided to stop working as well. He couldn't believe it. But obviously he bought it off, I can't remember where he bought it from, but I don't think it was new. So he can't exactly like contact him and say, oh, can you take it back, and that he can't do that, unfortunately. So he's lost his 3-pin socket on his, and I'm not sure if he used it or he didn't. He said he didn't, but I'm sure when he's charging his batteries for his e-cigs, I'm sure he used a 3-pin on that. I can't remember. So yeah, bit of a problem, but at the minute it's working, so that's what I'm bothered. Sorry about if you can hear Harvey. He's being loud because we're on camera. He's been doing it. He's been filming on his tablet, and now I'm filming. He wants to be loud, but he's been like that for the past week, to be honest. What else was it? Yes, as well. I mentioned to Tina this morning actually, because I said to her, "Well, what are we doing for your birthday?" Because Tina's birthday on the 24th. She says she's 21 again. And obviously we come home the day before on the Monday. Yeah, yours is the Tuesday then, isn't it?
No, Monday.
Oh, so we come back on Sunday. Yeah, Friday, Sunday, and her birthday's on the Monday. So we're going to have to do a little something whilst we're there. This is what I said to her. I said, well, what are we going to do? Because I said, we'll be home on your birthday. I said, whilst we're out anyway, so I'm basically using this holiday as a little present for her. I've just ordered her a little thing. There is something I'm going to have to go into detail with at some point, because some of you might start asking questions about this when I show you. But it's an awkward one to go into, and I don't really want to go into too much detail. It might just be a quick little video at some point about it's about somebody who isn't no longer with us, but you're going to see at some point, because this thing that I found for Tina, she's ordered it for her birthday. It's got the name, and obviously, as you all know, she loves Dumbo. And it's got like Dumbo, and then you can get like a name imprinted, a personalised name. So we've had that done. We're just waiting for that to come. But I don't know if I'll go into it. I'm not sure yet, because it's quite a heartfelt thing to talk about, and I don't really want to get too upset on camera about it, so I'm not sure. I mean, Tina might explain it a bit more than I would, but also I'm going to have to mention it at some point to my dad, because it's hard on him. It's hard on all of us about what happened in the past, you see. Well, may I take a swig of me tea? Kettle's on, mother. Stephen, kettle's on, mother.
Sid's coming out.
What's that? Well, you getting him out?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we'll have to show you our little pet, won't we? Well, ain't little no more. I mean, he's got to be... Hang on, let me think. We've been together 10 years, so he's got about 11, 12 years old now, so I'll get him on camera for you if he comes out. He came out the other day.
He went in the dressing ground.
Yeah, as well. But we've got a little snake. Well, I say little, he isn't much little anymore, but compared to the pythons and that, he is.
There he is.
Yeah, Tina's coming out with him now. If you're scared of snakes, turn away now. Oh yeah, she's going to show you. Let me turn the camera. There he is.
Hey,
There's Sid. Hello. Sid the snake. Put him down a bit. Go a bit closer to the camera. If you see his head, there's his head here. Is he looking at camera? Hey, looking at camera at you all. Look, here he is.
Hey, hello.
Here he is. Here, you know, I've got big now, actually. He's gone he's gone more fat than anything. I mean, I don't know how long, about 4 foot long now, I suppose. Yeah, the camera's here. Over here, Sid. You can see him. There he is, look. Look, and there. He don't bite. He has his moments, but he's been alright just lately. Haven't you? Oh, that's it. Oh, he's round my nose.
Oh, he's there.
Here he is. He's gone a bit cold. Yeah, and don't worry, he's not tight around my neck, he's just holding on. Here he is. Little Sid. Having a look at the camera. Can you see yourself? Oh, well, Tina actually asked a question, actually, because we went to the pet shop for my dad the other day. And she goes, can snakes see? They actually can, but they just don't see as clear as we do. He can actually probably see himself there. He's looking directly at the camera. Look at him. You see him?
Like a selfie.
Yeah, getting a selfie there, Sid. You're on YouTube now, mate. He is a lovely snake now. If any of you want to know what he is, I mean, here, look at the colours underneath him.
It's a corn snake.
Yes, I know. He's a corn snake, if any of you don't know. Obviously, got different snakes. I mean, I've had him. I mean, my Uncle Paul gave me him, actually, ages ago. Like I said, he's got to be about... Hang on, he's getting everywhere now. He's got to be about 12, 11 years old now, but I think they live to around 2022, so he's only halfway through, basically. He's getting the heat off me now, so he's speeding up and going everywhere. Oh. Mummy's going to have to take you in a second, mate.
Let me just sort this out.
Oh, she's sorting the sofa out. Kids made it a mess. He's getting everywhere. He does this. He literally goes everywhere. Do you want to go back to the camera? Oh, can you see yourself? Can you? No, he's lovely. I mean, obviously we like keep the kids away. We don't have them out when they, like with Harvey, especially because I remember when I first had him. Harvey went to squeeze. We're like, oh no, don't do that. When he first had hold of him,
I
like.
sorted the candles out.
Oh, have you managed it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Right, do you want to come and get him? If you can. Oh, he's wrapped up in my t-shirt. He's got some strength on him now, I'll tell you that.
Alright, say bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Yeah, I remember I showed you. Let me turn that back round a bit. I showed him in the cage, you know, but now obviously I ain't been able to get him out, have I? Because of my leg and that. And obviously when it was obviously open, when I had the operation, snakes and blood, no. No, so obviously I've let that heal now, so he comes out a bit more often. It's been fine, actually. I was quite surprised. I was expecting to be a little bit aggravated, maybe. But no, it's fine.
What's my phone on?
Your phone is on 79. 79. But no, so we're going to sort something. I mean, I've said to you... Yeah, oh, what? You want that?
No, you do it.
I can't do it while I'm on camera.
That's what
I did say, didn't I, this is going to be a short video. This clip is 17 minutes long. Well, 18 minutes long now. But I'm just going into detail. And obviously with Andy from Many Fun Adventures, he messaged me on Facebook. Well, oh, you want that? And he says to me, he's got a website, you see. And he says, oh, I've just put your link into our website. So I thought, oh, hey, what? So I've gone onto his website and had a look, and he's actually shared our YouTube channel on his website. So, you know, thank you very much, Andy. I really appreciate that. I did send you a message back on Facebook, but I'm not sure if you've seen it yet. I can't remember if we've... you know what I'm like, mate. You've got a memory like a sieve. But Harvey's pulling faces. Hey, show him your teeth. No, put it to the camera. Show him, lift your top lip. He's got two of his teeth missing. Look, see it?
Been kissing them girls at
Yeah,
school.
been kissing them girls at school. He's got two teeth missing now. Yes, I know. I'm trying to drink it.
Well, chitty chat chat.
I'll bring it in a minute. And yeah, so I think that was it. You know what? I've done this last time on the last video. After I'd done the video, I remembered I forgot to say something, and I've forgotten what that was. Oh well. Oh, because I've had me shave. I said to you I would, didn't I? I've had me shave. No, put that back on, please.
Actually,
No. I can't itch my head, Andrew, because of my psoriasis. So anyway, and that's another thing, YouTube at the minute as well. I don't know what's going on with my subscribers. If you've subscribed, do us a little favour and just go on to our profile to make sure you're subscribed, because we had over 350 and we've dropped quite a bit. We're back to 347.
In the camera.
No, leave that. We've gone back down again, but every time I do a video, for some reason it goes up. So if you don't mind, all of you is do me a big favour, just go onto our channel where it says subscribe and just check and make sure that is subscribed, because I ain't entirely sure, because I can't see who's subscribed, you see. I can only see certain people. That's another thing that's annoying. You can't see who's actually subscribed. You get a few, but you don't get all of them. Like, say I've got 347 now. Not sure what it is now anyway. I haven't checked this morning. But when I go on and it says people that have subscribed, it only shows me like 100 of them. So I don't understand what's going on there. So...
You don't do Harvey one?
What? Oh, cheese slice. No, you're not having that on yet, was I'm on the camera. Can wait a minute. We're finishing in a minute anyway. For all you new subscribers, anyone here, hello. We will be back camping soon, which you will see in the next video, which won't be for a good couple of weeks yet, because no point doing another video now till then, so you've got something to look forward to, something different, and that's what we're excited about.
I'm in high school this year.
Yeah, I know. Well, he goes in high school this year as well. Oh, God. Vicar time goes nowhere now, doesn't he? That's why, so that's one thing, you know, when I said about I was doing the shows and that this year. Well, don't know where we're going to be going. I mean, Tina wants to go to Southern S, which I haven't got on camera, and we've been 3 times. Ready? Turn that off, please. So we're definitely going to be going out there. Probably a couple of so noisy in this house.
Sorry, I'm opening hand.
It's like people say when they're trying to do trying to do a video. There's people making like noise, like workers or something. Every time you get the camera out, I get camera out. It's noisy in the house. So. plans this year, don't know. We're just going to play this year by year now because one, we don't know what's happening when we let them have to reoperate or whatever. I'm not sure. Hopefully they don't have to because, like I said, putting weight on it and walking on it, doing a bit more things. So obviously see what this year holds. Next year, Harvey, turn it off, please.
Now we're going to clean the
Yeah, but I'm on the video. Shush. Donut. Donut. You're a donut.
Donut.
You are a donut.
What's an injury?
I don't know who they are. He's a donut. Say everybody, Harvey's a donut. Harvey's a donut. Look at your teeth. Can you whistle? No, he can't. He's got no teeth at the front, so he can't do it. Here you go. Nope, you can't do it. But anyway, right, we're going now, aren't we? Are you going to say bye to everyone before we go?
Bye-bye. Bye.
Say bye and we'll see you on the next video.
Bye.
Yeah, you ain't going to say it. You saying bye, bud?
Bye.
Bye. Can't see you.
Play it down.
Yeah, you can see you there.
Bye.
Bye.
So, all the good stuff now for you all. If now we would really appreciate if you did. Give us a subscribe if you're new, because I've noticed when I've gone onto my analytics, or however you say it, 80% of them are not subscribed, so please, please, please help us and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you know when the next videos are on. And give us a like as well, because I've been getting a couple of dislikes lately. Don't know why. But, well, I do know why. The videos are boring. Understand that. But soon they won't be. We'll be picking up more soon. And we can't wait. That's why you can see I'm all chirpy today. I am. I'm really, really excited just to get away. No, it's only for 2 nights. But it's something, innit? Something different for the video. And give us a comment. I didn't get no comments hardly at all on the last video, I don't think. So go on, let us know. If you want to shout out, because we're going camping on the next video. So if you want to shout out, you've got 2 weeks to get them in. There's one thing before we go. I'll change it. I'll do it last. And give us a share as well. If any of you have got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anything, give us a share on there. Let everybody know, your friends and family. Let them all join in with us. But what we are planning on doing, hopefully this year, I'm not sure, because I'm changing our logo. And we will be doing stickers, but because of the price of the post, I mean, it's £1 now for a first class stamp. I'm not going to be selling them. But what I am going to be doing, this goes for everybody. If you come and meet us, or we meet up with you in the future, or if you see us about, come up to us, say hello, and I'll give you a sticker. I'm not going to charge anything for them, because there's no point, because even our friend Stephen, he said he's selling his, and he said there's no point, you don't make money on them. For the price of like the printing and then the cost of the postage, because the postage is stupid at the minute because of the prices. We're not going to be doing that. We're not going to be sending them off. The only way I'm going to send them off, though, this is for the YouTubers, because I do want to start getting a sticker collection, like Gators on Tour, if you remember. That sent us one of my mate Chris's hand, but we went to his and got his. Yes?
What's my mail?
Yeah, can do. I will send to you, but if we meet up with yous, which I am planning on meeting up with a couple of YouTubers this year, we're planning on going. It's only adults only, so my mum says she's going to look after the kids for us for 3 nights, so it'll just be me and Tina. I'm going to a little campsite called the Nurseries, and obviously the campsite warden that's there has his own YouTube channel, and believe it or not, Dan and Mazzy from Travel Trolls have actually got a seasonal pitch there, so we're going to be going over there at some point, so I need to try and catch all of them there. But some other YouTubers have also been there, so I want to do like trade of all the stickers. So we've got theirs. So obviously, anyone that's got stickers, I'll let you know when I do them. And then obviously, if any of you YouTubers want a sticker, let us know obviously in my email, and we'll sort of trade stickers. And if any of you subscribers are on here that want to obviously meet up with us, give us a message. We're on, obviously, Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on, obviously, YouTube, so put it in the comments, or if you don't want to do it that way, just give us a message on one of the other platforms, and we can arrange it. If we're going somewhere, we'll let you know, so you can meet up, and if you want a sticker, we'll give you some then once we've gone, but I'll let you all know when I do go, because obviously I've got to sort it out with a printing company anyway. I have got 1 or 2 in mind anyway. So I'll let you know once I get them done. It isn't going to be yet. It'll be probably halfway through the year, let's say around probably July, August time, maybe I'll be getting them. It just depends on the price of getting them and how many I can get, because obviously one company's charging, I think it was £13. Gators on tour. Anna, you sent me the thingy, didn't you? Who does them? I think it was like 100 for 13 quid as well. So I'm going to have a look into that.
Yeah, Dave, I'm using one of my new pans.
Oh yeah, the blue diamond pans that my dad gave us. We keep forgetting they're in the cupboard. We've got so many pans. We've got some red ones we have. Did we get rid of them black ones? And I think we did actually. Can't remember. But we also got my mum's pans in there as well.
Hello, Dave and Kate.
Yep, hello Dad and Kate if you're watching. We haven't used them that much, so we're obviously pulling them out now. I've used the frying pan and that, so we're starting to use them again now. I've got trying to drink my tea, but that's what I'm planning on doing for the stickers. So you know, I am wanting to do some meetups with some of you subscribers at some point as well. Like, so if any of you want to join us, depending on where we are and what we're doing, we'll have to let you know. But if you want to meet up with us, let us know. We wouldn't mind. We'll have a nice time, have a few drinks. Obviously, I've got to be careful how much I drink. We'll say, no, I can't say that. New Year's Eve. I had a bit too much to drink. But you know what? Within an hour after stopping, I sobered up. So I couldn't do anything. But no, we would meet up with some subscribers. Would we? We'd meet up with some subscribers, or if you even come to where we are and come and say hello. So if you're about on the same campsite that we're going to, if we let you know before we go, come and say hello. We don't mind. We'll have a nice little chat. Have a cuppa, or if it's on the evening, might have a few drinks with you as well. So you'll have to let us know. But anyway, I'm going to shoot off now. I've been on here, but again, half an hour again, so this video is going to be long. Me saying it was short. It never is short, is it? I need to stop saying that. So it's only a short one. It's not going to be. Problem is for me, once I start chatting, I don't stop. As you can see now. I've had this cuppa going for half an hour. It's getting cold. So anyway, do all the good stuff. Like I said, give us a subscribe, give us a like, give us a comment. We always get back to all the comments as well. If you look through the comments, I always message back to people straight. Well, as soon as it comes through to my phone, if I see it on there, I'm coming back straight away. Anyway, you lovely lot all take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Love you all to bits, and thank you all for your support. Ta-da for now, everyone.